Good evening to you. No birds are chirping. To another video. I'm so excited about this video, but at the same time, like, I'm dealing with some other emotional issues because basically today I've left my job after a year and a bit. And it's not the fact that I've been there for a year. Like, me being at a year at a job is nothing. I stay at all my jobs for about a year. It's just that I really enjoyed it, kind of thing, so it was a bit hard for me to leave. Like, I was emotionless because that is just me, but you know, inside I felt it, you know what I mean? Can I just say, these lights are really coming for my contacts, like, they're coming for my contacts. Like, I feel like they're drying it out, like, it's crazy. But I'm going to try soldier on, and I might need to take them out, we'll see. Anyways, I just wanted to show you the cards that they got me. So this one, it says, please don't go. I said to my manager, I said, yeah, this really makes me want to stay now. And then also, see you, goodbye, adios, farewell, bon voyage. So, yeah, that was cute. And then everyone signed the cards, so yeah. So that's why I'm feeling like some type of way, but at the same time, like, I'm so excited for this video because I just really want to post these vlogs. So yeah, they're not even finished yet, so I don't know what I'm posting. I'm not posting anything yet, but I'm just excited to get them out there to share them with you. So yes, guys, let's get on with this video. Today I wanted to talk to you about the fact that I finally met CHUCHES Mind. Like, after a year of watching her content and us being in contact, we finally met. Basically, this is just an introduction to the vlogs that I will be posting next week, just to give you a bit of a background story, and also just to let you know some of the things, well, kind of walk you through the things that I did when I was in London, because not everything we did kind of made it to the vlog, so I just kind of want to go through that with you. So first of all, how did I come across CHUCHES Mind? Now, I basically want to go into the archives a little bit. So I don't know if she remembers. She probably will. It's her video, and if I remember, she will remember. So Chica did this, I don't know where to put it, this video. And so I watched it. I was following Chica at the time anyway, and she mentioned CHUCHES Mind. And looking back at that list, I remember checking out everyone on that list. There was 5 of them, and CHUCHES Mind's the only one that I still watch today. So you can see how personality plays a lot. And it's not that the others had bad personalities or whatever, but obviously some personalities go together, some just don't. Some personalities you like, some you're not a huge fan of, or some you just don't really get. So yeah, and there could be other factors like their content wasn't consistent and whatever. But yeah, as soon as I saw CHUCHES Mind, I fell in love with her immediately. Like, immediately I did, and I've been watching her ever since. The scary thing is that I started this YouTube channel, NikiGraceVlogs, on the 18th of August. And you know when I came across CHUCHES Mind, when I saw Chica's video? It was on the 30th of August, 2018. Not even a month, not even a full 2 weeks, like, not even literally, it just, crazy. And the reason why it's crazy is because I can't believe I've known her for that long. I can't believe so much time has passed already. And so I've been on YouTube about a year and 2 months, and so that's basically how long I've been watching her content, and so on and so on. So yes, I kind of just wanted to look back to see the first comment I ever wrote to her. So yeah, I'm going to share it with you guys now. So it reads, "The painting on the wall though, that food looks so good. I really don't understand why places don't allow photos and videos. To be honest, I still don't even understand it today. I'm sure you would help them by promoting. Anyway, great vlog. Lagos is like a different world. I love it. By the way, Chica W sent me here. Haha, I'm glad she did. That's the first comment I ever wrote to her. That's the first communication we ever had. It's just so weird. It's so strange. Like, look how far like we've come. Like, it's just mad. So I could sit here and talk about, you know, how amazing she is, etc, etc. But I'm literally going to post a few vlogs next week that are basically all centered around her. Like, I am doing other things within the vlogs, but, you know, she's in all of them, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into my archives again, what I'm going to do, because I've spoken about her before, probably on a lot of occasions, but I picked out 2 separate videos. One that was quite far back, so back when I first started, maybe a few months into NikiGraceVlogs, and one that I did recently. I mentioned her in my Q&A. So we're gonna start with the one from way back. Oh, I believe it was October actually, because I did it for Black History Month, and I shouted out various black YouTubers. Obviously she was one of them. Oh, and speaking of goddesses, hey, hey, I have to mention CHUCHES Mind, bae. Like, she is life. Like, she gives me life. Do you know what I mean? I appreciate you, CHUCHES, so much. You're so real. You just you. I like your different hairstyles. You wear contacts like me. I ain't got contacts in at the moment, so ignore me. But this girl is so real, and I just love watching her, and I just love her personality. Like, literally, CHUCHES, I'm so happy to have you in my life. I appreciate you. Queen. So yeah, there's that video. Oh, I miss Uchi, right? I miss that intro. Don't get me wrong, you know I love your new intro, but that intro from before, I always used to dance to it because I loved the instrumental. I thought it was so good. Loved it. And now I'm gonna show you the video I did recently. You have to pick one YouTuber who consistently inspires you. Who is that and why? Okay, I would have to say CHUCHES Mind. And the reason why I say that is because she's someone who I've been basically watching from the time I started YouTube. And so when I started watching her, I was like her #1 fan. I still am her #1 fan, to be fair. But I have watched her channel more or less, like, have this massive stride. Like, I think she was like on 600 subscribers, and then I don't know what happened, and then she's now at like almost 3K or something like that. Like, she just had this massive uplift, but nothing's changed about her. She's still the same. Her content is, I don't want to say her content is the same, like she ain't better. Obviously everyone progresses, but she's still the same as in like loyal. Do you know what I mean? She's loyal to the YouTube game. She still posts the way she posts, you know, she still, you know, responds. She's still the same girl. Like, she hasn't got like this extra big head or anything like that. She's honest. Do you know what I mean? She's honest about what it's like being in Nigeria. She's honest what it's like about filming and how people are. Like, she's just so true. She's so real. I don't know. She will always inspire me because of her journey. Do you know what I mean? And I will always forever stick with her just because of how genuine she is. Uchi, I love you, innit? I love you so much. Like, I cannot even say this big YouTuber or that big YouTuber because I don't watch big YouTubers unless it's like Joyce Meyer. Like, I don't really watch big YouTubers like that. I literally am a person that watches small YouTubers, and that's all I ever do. And people are so unaware of how big the small YouTube community is that they don't even know about it. Because people just naturally follow big YouTubers because that's what they see. Do you know what I mean? Because of all the views and whatnot, but people don't actually go out to seek the smaller YouTubers like me. She just 100% inspires me so much. Like, there's so many people I could have chosen. Like, this was such a hard question, but because she's someone I've been watching from the beginning, literally watching her journey and how she's grown and where she is now, she was the best example to give. And yeah, she holds a special place in my heart. So yeah. So basically that's all I am going to say in regards to CHUCHES' mind, and just why she means a lot to me, and just really how two YouTubers have come together. I didn't actually mention this, but Chica, I actually met her obviously way after I saw that video that she made, but I've actually met her. Like, she is the first YouTuber I've ever met, and then funnily enough, CHUCHES' mind was the second YouTuber I'd ever met. Don't get me wrong, I actually have met another YouTuber, but I kind of like bumped into them, not like we're planning on meeting. So officially, Uchi is the second YouTuber I have met. So it's just weird how that worked out. Do you know what I mean? I just want to add, before I go on to the next bit, I just wanted to add that I kind of have like this favoritism for YouTubers that either live in the UK or have lived, I don't know. But they have a connection to the UK because naturally it feels like we have something in common, and that naturally you understand where I come from if you watch me, and I understand where you come from. Like, I'm a type of person that really only tends to watch small YouTubers because I don't feel like I have a lot to relate to in regards to big YouTubers and even famous people. I just cannot relate, so that's why naturally I watch small YouTubers. So if you're from the UK as well, or have lived in the UK, I feel there's a commonality already and we can work with it. So yeah, I don't know, it's like a little thing of mine. I feel like all the vloggers or all the YouTubers on YouTube from around the world, like, I just feel like there's so many people on YouTube from other places, but then when it comes to the UK, I don't feel like that bracket is too big. So then when I do find it, I'm like, yes, I am feeling this. Not all the time, but most of the time. So yeah. Okay guys, we're gonna move on. This part of the video, I just wanted to walk you through the things that we did in London, because I didn't actually mention, I didn't mention everything to you guys, and so just to kind of give you a full rounded picture, I kind of just wanted to walk you through the things that we did on every day. I went to London for 4 days, so I'll take you through day by day. So on Thursday, that's when I landed in London. And then I went to my cousin's house. I met Uchi, and then we went to Oxford Street. I went to Forever 21. I had no idea that Forever 21 was doing so bad. Like, obviously I just see hauls and stuff, and I never really thought to look into it because I don't order from Forever 21, but I did want to see what the store looked like. And when I went, they had all these closing down signs, so they had a closing down sale. Yeah, I didn't know. I thought Forever 21 was thriving, but anyways, I went to Forever 21, and then we went to Pizza Hut. Cute. So on Friday, I went with my cousin this time to meet Uchi at Piccadilly Circus. And while we was waiting for her, we was watching, like, do you know those performances that they do in the street? And what I didn't mention is that just before the guy did his big finale, he kind of got the microphone and was like, you know what, I'm done. Because there were these people at the front that kept shouting stuff out and just interrupting, you know, just people. And he'd had enough. Like, he was like, you know how hard it is to come in front of all you people and put so much work and yell and shout and jump and be so active, to have people continually to just interrupt me. And he was like, it's fine, it's good, we're done. And he sent the crowd away, and it was just so awkward. Like, I'd never seen anything like it. Like, I've always seen performances obviously in the street, but I've never seen anyone cancel their performance. And he was like, I'm the only one that doesn't benefit from this. Like, you guys are cool, because obviously he won't get his money now. Do you know what I mean? So it was just the most awkward thing ever. Me and my cousin was like, okay, let's just walk away. It was so awkward. We didn't know what to do with ourselves. But anyway, when we finally met Uchi, we went to M&M World. Oh my gosh, I loved it, absolutely loved it. And then we went to Chinatown. And then after that, we went to a ice cream place, and it was called Amarino. After that, Uchi went off her way, me and my cousin went off our way, and we went to a Bible meeting. So it's the church that my cousin goes to. I joined her at a Bible meeting that she has on a Friday. After that, we went to go see a film. So we went to Tesco real quick. I picked up my white chocolate cookies. That's the only thing I ever get from Tesco. I never really go to Tesco because it's just not really around me. But if I do go, I just pick up my cookies and keep it moving. And then we went to the cinema and we went to go watch Countdown, which is the film where you download this app and it tells you when you're gonna die, but everyone just thinks it's like a joke, but then they actually start dying. Dramatic, but it's such a good film. I actually love stuff like that. And if you've watched 13 Reasons Why, Bryce's girlfriend Chloe is in it. That's all I'm gonna say. Saturday, me and my cousin met Uchi at Notting Hill Gate Station, but before she came, we got there a bit early, so we went down some of these streets, and they had all these like colourful houses. Like, I was obsessed, especially with the blue house, obviously. I was obsessed with the blue house. But yeah, it was just such a beautiful, like, there were like 3 or 4 streets that we must have gone on that had all these colourful houses. I think some of them were businesses and some of them were actually people's houses. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in the Caribbean. Everything's so colourful. So that was really cool. And then after that, we waited in Pret-a-Manger or Pret-a-Manger, I don't know. So fancy. And then when we did meet Uchi, we went to the Portobello markets and then ended up at like some sort of gig. I don't know what else to call it. I think it was like a Black History Night kind of gig, so they had different bands performing and everything like that, so that was really fun. But one thing about Saturday is that the weather was disgusting. Like, it was so horrible. So when we got home that night, well, before we got home, my cousin went to KFC because she went to get some wraps, and then we got there and then we just kind of had like a Netflix night in. Like, I really wanted to go out and go dancing, but I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, the weather's just terrible, and it was cold and it was windy, and it was the UK, so yeah. So we had a Netflix night and we watched a couple films. What did we watch? Fractured, and I think we watched 1 episode of Black Mirror. And then on Sunday, the last day, oh my gosh, so my cousin went to church that morning, and then I went off on my way to go meet Uchi. So I had like my suitcase with me and everything because it was my last day, and I was just going to go straight to the coach station after we'd done. So we met at Stratford Station. We went to Walthamstow. Anyways, somewhere in East London. But then again, I thought Stratford was in East London. Anyways, East somewhere deep in the East. And we went to a place called God's Own Junkyard. Now, the place, I swear, was beautiful. Like, it was actually stunning. Like, the neon lights, everything was beautiful. My only issue was I just feel like it was weird because, you know, they had a lot of things that I feel like was blasphemy or whatever you call it. Because they had like random pictures of like Mary and Jesus. Do you know what I mean? It was really weird. And then like they had like a sign and a cross saying, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? Like really weird stuff like that. And I don't like that kind of stuff. Like, I'm a Christian. Like, so if you don't respect God, it's a bit weird. Do you know what I mean? But the place was so beautiful. I just wish they hadn't used God's name in it, because it kind of makes it controversial and a bit weird for people like me. So yeah, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful, I cannot deny. After we went there, oh, I also met Uchi's brother, PJ. He is very sweet, and he likes to make a lot of jokes, I am not going to lie, but it was really cool meeting him. So yeah, after that we then went to Oxford Street, and we was going to go to a restaurant called E-I and N Cafe. Like, what's with the name? Anyways, we didn't end up going there. And we went to a restaurant called Burgers and Lobster. So it says what's on the tin. It served burgers and lobster, like literally. The food was so good. The food was so good. And I'm just appreciative of Uchi for finishing my food, because naturally, especially in restaurants, I don't finish my food because they obviously choose the portion for you, and usually the portion's always too big for me. So low-key, I appreciate that, because wasting food is never nice. So when you have someone around you that will help you out, this is why I need her. I need someone to finish my food for me. I need her. So yeah. Anyways, guys, after we went to the restaurant, they dropped me off. Uchi, her brother, and Uchi's friend dropped me off at the Victoria station, which I was very grateful for. And yeah, that was it. That was it, guys. So that's basically just an outline of everything that happened. And so I hope that I can then share the vlogs with you, and any missing pieces, this will fill in the missing pieces, I hope, this video. So all I can say now, guys, is I hope you enjoy the vlogs that I post next week. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching. I need to take out my contacts, so I'm going to go. Bye.